here with a haul video. I'm a reseller. I sell on several different platforms online. And I do a haul video about once a week, and I show you what I have sourced that week. So, if you like that kind of content and you do stay to the end and enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button. I am also planning a what sold video. I'm going to release it in a few days. It's going to feature items sold on Poshmark and Mercari for full price. Full price. Yes, those are special items. So, if you are a subscriber, make sure you have your bell notification hit, and then you will be alerted when I release that video. All right, I'm gonna get right into the haul. I have a mixed bag of things, several different thrift stores, and an estate sale. I'm gonna start with this because it's right there. I thought this was handmade, which is part of the reason I bought it, and now I'm not sure that it is. It's a purse, and it's made out of this camouflage fabric. It says Airborne, and it has a thing where you can put your name from usaa.com/military. Inside is, I love military fashion. I don't know why. Inside it's kind of a very Americana fabric, which I'm not normally a fan of, but totally works for this. Oh, it says freedom, and the bottom is wood, and so I thought it was handmade, and the woman at the store thought it was handmade, but apparently it's an original. Oh, a penny. It is an original Mo-Made fashion bag. Now, I did do a quick search for Mo-Made, and I only found one bag. It did not sell very high, but it was not this military bag. So I can't find anything to compare it to. Based on what I paid for it, I feel like I need to list it at like maybe $35. I'm not sure. If you have any ideas, tell me. But since I can't find anything like this, it may mean it will sit longer, but it also means I'm the only one that has it. I don't know. Oh, that was loud. Another bag. This is a Dooney and Bourke. Dooney and Bourke. I'm pretty sure this is vintage. It's leather, like alligator or crocodile embossed leather. I did find this exact bag in a different color on a website called Vintage Dooney or Vintage Bourke or Vintage Dooney Bourke. Anyway, website where they sell all vintage. And they said it was 2002. So I'm not sure. I didn't call it vintage when I listed it on Poshmark, but I am going to put it on Shop Thrilling. It's in very good condition. It has, you know, a little bit of fading or discoloration there, but it's got the Dooney and Bourke little key fob. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. I already have it listed. What this oh, it's the Bayou collection. I guess that is related to the alligator. All right, these pants were a poor choice as far as reselling. BCBG Max Azria. BCBG Max Azria is expensive, but it doesn't do well on the resale market. And it doesn't do well for me, and I've heard other resellers say the same thing. I have a beautiful BCBG dress that should sell. It's got so much going for it. It's beautiful, it's a maxi, it's 100% silk. Nothing, so I don't get it. But anyway, I chose to buy these, and you know, probably the price I paid for flipping was too high for an item that's probably not going to flip anyway. But it has this pretty like flower detail. It's cargo pants. And then it's got the flower detail there. And it's got drawstrings, sort of jogger look there. I was trying to find a stock photo because I felt like this needs to be seen on it. And you'd think I could because it even has a name on it. It's the Philippa. But I couldn't find it. So I tried it on thinking, all right, I'll model it. Well, long story short, I have a new pair of pants. I love them. And I actually need them. So I don't keep very much if I think I can make money on it. But I need some neutral pants. And I need some jeans, but that hasn't happened yet. Okay. I have 3 items in this bag, and one of them I accidentally paid too much for. I'm not going to go into the whole story, but I didn't really, they packed it in this like market bag, and I didn't really notice what it said, and now I see what it says, I'm wondering, what do you think? Do you think somebody would actually buy this market bag? Here's what's on it. It says, Sammy Hagar's Birthday Bash, Catalina Island Invasion, VIP, October 7th, 2021. I mean, there might be a Sammy Hagar fan out there. I mean, even if I get $10 for it to help offset the overpriced dress that I shouldn't have bought. Most of the time, I'm pretty good at buying things because the business side of my brain says this is a good, you know, I believe in this. And then sometimes it gets sort of fuzzy between that brain and the, oh, this is really cute, I want to buy it brain. This is 2 pair of pants that I'm thinking about lotting up. You can tell me what you think. I believe they're vintage. They're Santarelli, made in Italy, size 35. Now, do you think size 35 is a, I don't know why I think these are vintage. Do you think size 35 is like, instead of, you know, men's pants come in those sizes, 30, 32, 34, 36. So do you think 35 is between 34 and 36? Or do you think that's a European size for something else? They are 100% cotton. They're a wide wale corduroy, which I like. They've got, maybe it's the style that makes me think it's vintage because they're very dated. It's got the cuffs on the bottom. It's got pleats here. I have never liked pleats. Even when pleats were popular, I did not buy pants that were pleated up there. Anyway, here is the other pair, which are exactly the same. Those are in tan, and these are in sienna. They were so cheap. That's why I bought them. But what do you think? I mean, obviously, the person who wants one pair might want the others. They're both like a good earth tone, you know, same size. They're in excellent condition. So I'm not sure if I should lot them up or mention in the listing that I have another pair in a different color. I don't know. What do you think? If anybody cares to comment, there is a comment section. So don't be afraid to use it. These, my mom gets first dibs at these. I had bought a pair of Bionic sandals. I think they were in my last video. They were a size 11. She didn't want those, but she might want these because the extra, this one has this in the back. The other one just had 3 straps. So this has extra security, if you will, that she won't slip out of them. So they're like a nice sandal, and they're Velcro or hook and loop on all of these, but they're like a tortoise shell. Isn't that pretty? So I'll give her a shot if she wants them. If they fit her, she can buy them from me. Yeah, at cost. I'm a business. I can't just give things away. All right, then I picked up these boots. I don't know if these were a good buy or not. They, you know, I was going around the boots, and with boots, like shoes are easy to see brand names as you walk, but boots you really can't. You have to like look on the bottom, see if it's on the bottom. If not, you have to like peer inside. Sometimes you need a flashlight. So you just kind of, you know, if I like a style or they feel really good. So I'm going around feeling boots, and I felt this leather. I'm like, oh, this is a good leather. So they are Via Spiga. They are also size 11. I don't know why I'm getting all these big shoes. Just a classic leather rounded toe, but not round. You know what I mean? Like it's a square with rounded corners almost. It's a great shape, and then it zips up. It zips up here. Very clean inside. I actually have never sourced Via Spiga. I've heard of it, but I couldn't remember if it was a good brand or not. It's hard to tell with the comps because they're all, at least, no, the listing comps and the sold comps are just all over the place. Some of them are very high, up to $100, a nice little stacked heel. And then some of them are kind of low. I almost picked up a pair of Via Spiga pumps today, but they had the crease there, which isn't that big a deal. They were a size 5.5, So between the creases and the fact that it was a 5.5, I was like, no, put it back, put it back. I have too many small shoes that just sit. Okay. Oh, here's the dress that was in this bag that makes me want to sell the bag to try and help offset the cost of the dress. I'm familiar with this company, but not from a reseller standpoint, and I didn't Google it. I mean, I didn't like check comps or anything, which I should have. It is the Vermont Country Store, which I know is a catalog, or was a catalog, and it maybe still exists. I don't know. It says body is 100% rayon, combo 100% cotton. So it's kind of a patchwork thing. So I'm thinking it's this piece. It's kind of denim there. It's got all these different patterns. I thought it was super cute. Very, I don't know. It could be a country core or prairie core. What do you think? It's a size medium. And I don't wear a lot of colorful things, but I feel like I would wear this. So we'll see. I probably should have looked it up, but I didn't. All right. This is a brand that most people would not pick up, but it's such a substantial piece that I did. It's made in USA. I think this must be vintage. It's Worthington, and I feel fairly certain, camera's a little wobbly, I'm sorry. It's a size, okay, so it's a size 20W, and even though, like, I used to pick up like almost all plus size I would see, because I was like, plus size does well, and I did okay with plus size, but I have not been doing okay with plus size, and in fact, I threw back many items today that were questionable brands, but pretty enough, and plus size that I was tempted to get it just for the style and the size. And then I remembered, like, I haven't really been selling that much plus size. So I put them back. But this is a substantial piece. It is a wool coat, double-breasted, very hard to show. It's got this on the sleeves, in excellent condition, fully lined. Is it actually... 80% wool, 20% nylon is the shell. So I thought that this was worth picking up. And if I ever list again on Shop Thrilling, I will put it there because it's clearly vintage. I've been having trouble trying to get my listings up. They changed their portal and it's been nothing but trouble. And so I got sick of playing with it. I've just kind of stopped, but I need to go back. All right. Getting ready for the summer, a pair of Eddie Bauer men's shorts, size 36. Just some nice cargo shorts. I feel like I could get, this is just all off the top of my head, I haven't researched. I feel like I could get 20 or 25 for these. I did find a couple of faint spots when I looked closely. I should be able to get them out. If not, I don't think that will stop them. Can you see it? I don't know if you can. I don't think that will stop them from selling. All right, I could be wrong. I mean, maybe they're a $15 pair of shorts. I bought this. Well, for one thing, it's made in Canada, and that always intrigues me. But the brand is, where is it? I never heard of it before. I looked it up, but I couldn't really find much. I found one bodysuit, which sold for an okay amount. I decided to buy it. Ainsley Wear, made in Canada. And it's a bodysuit, but not like a leotard. You would wear it with, you know, pants or something over it, but then it, you know, stays nice and tight. Black with that nice lace at the front, and the straps are lace. Lace in the back. I think it's a very small, so that isn't necessarily great. What size are you? Women's petite. I'm not sure if that's like extra small or petites. I feel like it's probably, because it was made in Canada, I'm guessing it's a small. I will label it as a small. It's not a, I don't think, a petite line. All right. This is kind of an odd thing that I found at the last second. I think somebody threw it back. But I don't know the brand, Ashley Stewart. I don't know the size. There is no size. I can tell it's not I can tell by the fabric that it's not expensive, but it's a jumpsuit. It's got these great wide legs, and then when you hold it up, the top drapes over the pants, and then it's backless, and this is what goes around your neck. So I just thought the style was, ow, I can't spare the hair that I may have just ripped out. Anyway, I just thought it was an interesting enough style. I hope it works to get it on my mannequin and that I can figure out a size on it. Is that a pull? No, there's a little pull, but it's only on the inside. It doesn't show on the outside, so that's good news. It's a pretty color too. It's sort of a wine fuchsia. All right, picked up another man's thing. This is Kenneth Cole, New York. I bought it because I thought it was an interesting style. I mean, Kenneth Cole, I don't think is, you know, it's not a bull or anything, but it's not a bad brand, and it's just a neat style. The mixed fabric, and then the swirlies on it. It is missing a button on the front, but it does have the spare button, so I will fix that. And it is a size extra large. I actually had a couple of other men's shirts that I ended up throwing back. These are, I just thought these were really cute little summer shorts in a nice lemon or yellow, sunny, nice color. They are Zara size medium. I would wear these, except they're probably shorter than I would be happy with. So they'd be good to wear like over my bathing suit just to get to the pool. Anyway, not keeping it. I like the fabric for the summer. I've never bought LuLaRoe leggings. LuLaRoe. And I don't know if I was slightly swayed because I sold a LuLaRoe dress yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Maybe the day before. But I actually bought them thinking I will see if I can find these and if they sell well based on the print, and if not, I'm going to keep them because they actually feel really good, and I love this print. Look at that. Can you see that? How cool is that? So yeah, it was the color of the week, and I thought I might as well get it. Oh, there's another pair of shoes in here. I have sold this brand of shoes before, not for a ton, but I think they're I don't know, I kind of like having them to help people out that need this sort of thing. They're a uniform shoe. They're called Caps. Uniform footwear. I think that it goes with like a dress military uniform. The ones that I sold were very similar. That one had a slightly higher heel. These are a 7 medium, which was borderline size-wise. But they were the only shoes I found today, so I decided I would go ahead and buy them. And see what goes on. All right, the last one in this bag. This was somebody's throwback. I love seeing what people give up. The brand is ASOS Denim UK 10. So I don't know. UK sizes are not the same as US sizes. But look at this. It's like a heavyweight, like a denim. So it's like a colored denim, but it's kind of soft. And it's a I don't know if you would call this a romper or a shorts jumpsuit, a shorty jumpsuit. I think it's adorable. I even like the color. I'm gonna try this on. I don't think I would wear something like this. It's a little bold for me in some respects. Maybe even a little young. I'm not sure. Again, I can't tell if the shorts are too short. Maybe not. Got little vents there. I thought this was a cool piece. No, I didn't run comps on this. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4. I went to an estate sale this morning. I think they screwed up on the price, but too late to worry about it now. Hang on. These are on hangers. If you're a reseller, you probably know not shorts, skirts are a slow mover or a no mover. So I generally don't focus on skirts very much. If I'm at the thrift store, I'm going up and down the aisles. At the most, I'll just slowly walk down the skirts, see if anything like really catches my eye. But for the most part, I'm not interested. And yet today I bought 3 skirts. This is vintage dead stock, which is why I bought it. I also thought it was, it's long, so modest, keyword. It's got these pleats. I think it's teal. This is the original price tag. It was $112. And then it went down to 67, and then it went down to 49, and then it went down to 39. It's a 16 petite. So yeah, it's got just the pleats here, and then it's pleated in the back. I just thought it was beautiful. I think that's part of the reason I was overcharged. He's like, it's the same as Chico's. I'm like, it's not Chico's. And then he's like, look at the price. Like, so? It's not your price. They were charging $20 for Chico's. This company way overcharges on Chico's. And even though it was half price day, $10 is way overpriced on Chico's. But there was a ton of it because this is a retirement area where I do most of my estate sailing, and that's what they seem to wear. I'm curious if they usually get rid of most of their Chico's at those prices. This is, let me take it off the hanger so I can show you the tag. This is Brave Fair leather. It's made in China, but it is vintage. It's got to be vintage. Look at that tag. And it's another modest but leather skirt. Black leather skirt. It is a size 16. It's actually a pretty nice leather. A lot of times when you buy cheap leather jackets, they have they're not as soft and pliable. They feel almost like cardboard. But this is actually a nice leather. An outfit maybe? Size 16, 11 feet. That's possible. And then the third skirt. Also looks vintage, made in France. It is Celine Paris. Now I'm pretty sure Celine is expensive stuff, but I don't know if this is the same Celine. I mean, this is all faded. That's got to be vintage. There's some weird stitching going on here. I feel like this may have been added on the inside lining. They did there's like a basting stitch along both sides. So I wonder if they did that just to keep I don't know. The lining's really pretty. It's got little horses, like embossed horses. The top reminds me of the skirt I have. It's one of the oldest piece of clothing I have. It's a skirt. The brand is Jacques and Laurence. and it's from my mother's store in Canada, and I call it my interview skirt because I used to wear it for all my interviews. I think I'm going to be buried in it, in case you were wondering. Anyway, this is the top, also pleated. I'm guessing it's a 16 because the others are a 16. I can barely see it, but I definitely see a 1 and a 6. So 16 it is. Sold in excellent condition. Do you have any ideas about this skirt? Is this skirt worth something? Do I have a gem on my hands? We're almost to the end. Thank you for continuing to put up with me. The brand is Indigo Moon. I probably shouldn't have picked this up because I have another really neat Indigo Moon jacket that isn't selling. But I can't resist these bright colors and, you know, like embroidery and stuff like that. I feel like somebody's going to come along and love it. Size large. Fully lined. Isn't that pretty? I'm not a bright color person. I'm not a red person, but I still can appreciate this sort of thing. Has this like not braided look, like piping around there. Ooh, look at the buttons. They look like lamp work. I love lamp work beads. Oh, those are so pretty. Okay, I'm not sorry I bought this. Isn't that nice? Somebody's got to love it. And last but not least, what do we got here? Lowy. Low. 1848. Made in Spain. Where the rain is. Where the rain falls mainly on the plain. 4-0 lining, 100% rayon, leather clean only. Size 44. Oh, I've got to do some work here. The lining is coming out, but it's a nice leather in this beautiful color. And it's just it's interesting. There's a couple marks on it. There's no closure. It's just an open front. Is there a belt? Oh man, I didn't look this over closely. Look at that. What do you think I should do? Do I try to clean that? Well, oh, it feels so good though. I feel like I have to try this on. Oh, it's big. So it's just $2. $2. It's practically paid for itself already. Yeah, it's got a lot of marks on it. I don't know if I can clean it. I may just have to try to list it very low and show the marks because it's certainly still wearable. The worst one is that arm one that I showed you, and yet I can't even... Where is it? I thought it was on the arm. Oh, it feels so good. It's such a nice leather. Is there a leather cleaner I could try to use? I don't think Wonder Balsam or the Doc Martens stuff is going to clean the stains. Oh, there it is. All right, so if you have any idea of what to do with that, I'm going to Google it as well, and maybe there's something on, I feel like it had a belt. Oh, it does have a belt. I could have sworn there was a belt. So it's just worn like, it's like a robe style where it's belted. But it's got, this is out there, and this one's intact. Ugh. I don't know. This jacket has seen better days. There's an opening there. I might be able to fix that a little bit. it's not torn or anything. It's just that the seam has opened a little bit. All right, I don't know. It was such a nice leather. I couldn't resist it. This jacket was probably a mistake, but at least I made $2 off of it. And that is what I have. Thank you so much for staying till here. And again, I will be, I think, back in a few days with the What Sold video, and then next week with another haul video, assuming that I bought some stuff this week, which I pretty much do every week. All right. What was I going to say? Oh, if you feel like it, hit the like button on the way out. And again, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. See you on the next one.